Star Wars made a welcome return to Spaceport in Seacombe this weekend, as fans flocked to see props, costumes and memorabilia from the films. The exhibition also featured items from blockbusting sci-fi movies Terminator, Spider-Man, E.T. and Harry Potter. The owner of this staggering collection is the aptly named Luke, a self-confessed sci-fi addict.
I started when I was I think it was 11 or 12, I went to see Star Wars with my mum in Weymouth, and as soon as I seen the film, I wanted a toy, so we rushed straight to the toy shop and I bought a couple of little figures of Star Wars. And with that, the collection grew and grew and grew and grew.
Hi, my name is Mark Pennicott and I'm the chap that did this whole design exhibition. It's been a month of hard work, but getting everything together, you know, what you've got to remember with this sort of exhibition is that you're designing on a screen that big, but the final output is not that big. It's, you know, 13 foot.
The popular Knights of the Empire were in full attendance on the day, greeting the public in costume, whilst a number of stormtroopers checked visitors for contraband. Actors from the original trilogy of films were also on hand to meet the crowds, and we got to speak to Richard Le Parmentier, who played Admiral Motti, who was famously force-choked by Darth Vader 30 years ago on the Death Star.
Well, it has now been proved by a Star Wars statistician that it is the most iconic Darth Vader moment in the entire film canon of all 6 films. To actually do it, well, that was, to me, it was a job at the time. It was a one-week gig that slotted between an episode of a cop show and a BBC play I was doing. I thought no more of it until it was out the following year, and then it was such a massive hit that you couldn't ignore it, and it's not been able to ignore it ever since.
Well, it was 25 years ago. It's a big year this year. It's the 25th anniversary of me working in Return of the Jedi. It was the most fantastic experience, one of the highlights of my career. I'm still working as an actor today. But when we were working on it, we knew we were working on a big film that was going to be successful, because there had been 2 films before, just Star Wars films before us. So it was a huge honor and delight to be working on it. It was also very hard work, because it was a very small set. Jabba's Palace, there were 150 people, there was smoke, guns and lights. It was very, very hot, very difficult to keep awake.
Hi, my name is Rusty Goff, and in Star Wars number 4, A New Hope, I played a Jawa, I played a Gog droid and Cabby in the cantina. When we made Star Wars, no one, even George or Gary, because they knew how big it was going to be. It was in the right time and the right place. When it came out, sheer adventure, good conquers evil, and there's a love story in it. It was absolutely fantastic. The right time, right place. I've been lucky in my career. I've worked in Star Wars, then I was in Harry Potter. I've done 3 of those. Willow, History of the World Part 1 with Mel Brooks. But my best film, my favourite, was my movie Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, where I played one of the original Oompa Loompas. Oompa, Oompa, Loompa-dee-doo.